Hello everyone, how are you all today? It is Friday, it's the weekend, yay! Now, I'm at home again today, so we're going to do our Friday program here. Now I've got two things scheduled. We're going to do a fall experiment day, so I've got two experiments we're going to try. Some of them you may have heard of. One is called the salt crystal leaves. Now this one I will demonstrate on what it's going to look like, but it'll take about 3 or 4 days to, I think. Because it says here leave them in a sunny window for 2 days, but they left theirs longer than that. So they left theirs about 4 days. So I'm going to leave it about 4 or 5 days. I'm going to take it back to the library, and then I'll post whenever it gets done with the crystals, okay? But we're going to make salt crystal leaves out of this, okay? Another thing is our Halloween pumpkin experiment. This is, you just need a plate, some Skittles, and some water. We're going to make a pumpkin shape on our plate with our Skittles, and we'll pour some water, and then you'll see the magic happen. So, anyway, let's get with our first experiment, okay? Shall we? Our salt, now what you need for our salt crystal leaves is you need a jar. I've just got a small jar here. You can use whatever size you want. Then you need a pipe cleaner. Does not matter what color. I've just got a red one. Then you need a whole thing of salt. You're going to need a whole lot of salt. And then, of course, a clothespin. You need a clothespin. And then I've got already on my stove, I've got water boiling. So I'm going to have that. Now, I've got my recipe here, so we're going to try it with that first, okay? So I went over everything that you may need. And then you may need yarn too at first. Just depends. So I've got some on hand just in case. But other than that, we may not use it. So just a precaution. Now, what we're going to do is, like I said, I've got my water boiling already. You want that. And I'm going to go ahead and you want to make your pipe cleaner out of the shape of a leaf. And do the best that you can. Now, the trick is you have to make sure it does not touch the sides or the bottom. So make sure you make your leaf small enough that it fits right down in the middle and that it's got a stem. So you want to make sure. Now I will tell you, I am not the best artist at this. So my leaf is probably going to look like something else. I'm going to try to flip this picture upside down and then go by theirs. So just kind of make a shape of your leaf. Now, if it helps you, you can, and I wish I would have, went and got one out of the yard since all the leaves are falling. Let's see here. I'm just gonna. And I'm gonna test it out to see if I need to make it smaller. I'm just going to make me a round leaf here. That works. And then I'm going to twist the ends here. Now mine may not look like a leaf, but I'll make it work. Okay. Like I said, you want to make sure you got a stem on it, so that way it's. And then you're going to use your your clothespin. There, just, oops, mine fell here. Just kind of like so. There. That way it holds it up out. Whoops, let me scoot back here. That way it holds it up off the ground. And that way you can check it, okay? Now, I'm going to bring you over here next door to the stove.